Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and Resident Services is one of the most important buildings in Animal Crossing New Horizons. You'll find yourself here quite a lot and enjoying the plaza as well when certain events are going on around the game. Isabelle and Tom Nook can be found here, of course, and there's actually a lot of fun little secrets and hidden details about this building that I've always wanted to go over in a video. So in this video, I'm going to go over 8 Resident Services secrets that you might have missed. Let's see if you can discover anything new that you didn't already know about the Resident Services building in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Before we continue, I just want to say this video is sponsored by Disney Emoji Blitz. You can download the game for free using my link in the video description. I'm also hosting a giveaway for playing the game, so stay tuned for more details. Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other match-free game. Each emoji has its own unique power-ups and you control what to use, letting you strategize with each game that you play. I love the Mandalorian, so Mando is my favorite emoji, and he's just one of many to collect. Use my link down in the video description to download the game. The link works as a creator code, so anything that you spend within the game will help support me and the content that I make here. I'll also be hosting a giveaway on Instagram to reward you for playing the game. I'll be giving away a $20 eShop card, and to enter all you have to do is download the game using my link, get to level 20, screenshot that and send it to me on Instagram. I'll announce the winner in 1 month from now on Instagram, so keep an eye out for that. I also want to mention that today is officially Disney Emoji Blitz's 5th birthday, and in honor of that, you have a chance to unlock Rainbow Mickey all month in the monthly token quest. The game has been going strong for 5 years for a reason, and it's been played by over 39 million players worldwide. There's over 360 emojis and over 42 billion minutes have been played. So once again, thanks to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video. Number 1. If you decide to invite Tom Nook or Isabelle using their amiibo to the campsite, you'll get an interesting little interaction with them. This one's really funny because Tom Nook will basically call you out on calling him up when you're literally in the same building as him, and of course he will deny your invitation to the campsite. You could never actually get him or Isabelle there. Isabelle will say the same sort of thing, but she's actually a lot more polite, which is definitely in character for her. It's a shame though, it'd be nice if they could get out of the building for a change and actually enjoy some of the amenities that we have around the island. But nope, they're pretty much always stuck inside of this building, aside from when there are events going on around the island. I just thought this interaction was really funny, and it's clever that they thought to even put this in the game, when they could have easily just had it say, you cannot invite these characters. I'm glad they decided to do it because it's one of those little details that I feel like a lot of people really haven't noticed. Number 2. At the start of the game, you'll notice that Tommy is carrying a cute little flag around the island. Well, it turns out that later on, his flag gets left in Resident Services when it upgrades, and you'll basically never see him with it again, which is really sad. You can even get this flag as an item to hold for yourself, but Tommy no longer is able to hold it because he doesn't walk around your island. He's kind of stuck in Nook's cranny. This is definitely sad to me. I just remember the dynamic of the original Resident Services tent where we had Timmy and Tommy and then of course Tom Nook as well. That was really cute, and I do kind of miss those days and seeing Tommy carrying the flag around the island. Hopefully he can get it back at some point. That would be really cute. Number 3. When a villager decides to move out of your island, it's always a sad thing, but there is actually a little benefit you can enjoy within Resident Services. Sometimes the villagers will actually leave behind the items that you gave them, whether this be clothing items or furniture, and you can actually find them in the Dropbox. I thought this was a really cool detail, and it's one that I didn't actually know myself before making this video. So yes, sometimes some of the items that you've given to your villagers can end up here once they move out, which is pretty cool. Maybe you gave your villagers a really nice item by mistake and you just want it back. Who knows, you might get lucky enough to see it in here. So definitely make sure to check out the Dropbox. I found some surprising stuff in here that I had no idea would end up in there, so it's always worth having a look through it just in case you find something interesting. Number 4. Tom Nook is absolutely obsessed with golfing, and this can be seen throughout both of the Resident Services. And you can also see more evidence of his love of golfing when the Resident Services is actually a tent. This is something that started in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, and they've decided to run with it for some reason. I honestly don't know why Tom Nook loves golfing so much, but he does kind of give me dad golfing vibes, so you know what, it's quite a good fit for him. Number 5. Sometimes you can actually catch Isabelle sleeping on the job, which is adorable, and she definitely deserves it because she's just working super hard all of the time and she never really gets to leave the Resident Services building. Now, if you sit down on the chair, you'll actually surprise her and wake her up. I don't know how she knows that you've sat down, but somehow she has supersonic hearing, and she just knows when you sit down and she has to do some more work. So yes, if you catch her sleeping, if you want to leave her alone, don't sit down in the chair because she will basically get super surprised and wake up immediately. Still, I really like this interaction. I love all the different things that Tom Nook and Isabelle do around the building when we decide to visit. Number 6. Although Tom Nook has an obsession with golfing, he also is a really big fan of K.K. Slider. This can be evidenced by the fact you can see him reading K.K. Slider's magazines in his off time, and he also talks about K.K. Slider coming to the island as well. Of course, everyone around the island is a huge fan of K.K. Slider. He's basically the only musician in the Animal Crossing world, so it just makes sense. And of course, K.K. Slider is super cool too, can't deny that. But it's just really interesting to me that Tom Nook is such a big fan, because usually in past games he seemed like such a passive character when it comes to stuff like hobbies. He's always seemed more business focused. So I'm really glad that in these newer Animal Crossing games, they've developed Tom Nook a bit more. Even though some characters have lost a bit of their depth, I like these little details that they've added to characters like Tom Nook. I think it's a good way forward, and I'd like them to do it more. Number 7. So of course you'll know that Isabelle has a nice little flower that she'll sometimes attend to within the resident services building. But this flower is really interesting because it'll actually change each season. There's one for winter, spring, summer, and fall as well, which is really cool. So it's nice to see little changes happen with each season throughout the game. Of course, the game will change drastically outdoors, but it's nice to see some happen indoors as well with resident services. I don't know if Isabelle is literally killing off the flower each time or she's just replacing them. Maybe Isabelle is not the best plant mum out there, but she's definitely doing her best, and we'd love to see Isabelle with these cute flowers. Number 8. Now, of course, you'll probably know that Tom Nook and Isabelle will change their outfits depending on which part of the year it is. If it's in the summertime, they'll have these nice, cute floral shirts on, and if it's in the wintertime, they'll start to dress up a bit warmer. However, Tom Nook and Isabelle will also dress up for special occasions around the island as well, wearing cute little hats for Halloween and even Toy Day as well. I really like this little detail, and you can see other characters dressing up like this as well, which I mentioned in my Nook's Cranny Secrets video. It's just really cute to see Isabelle and Tom Nook take part in the festivities, even though they are stuck in the resident services building most of the time. They honestly deserve to do more, and it makes me so sad that they just have to work 24/7. Let them have more fun, Nintendo. Let them have a day off for once. So that was 8 resident services secrets in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really hope you enjoyed checking these out, and let me know in the comment section down below, how many of these did you know yourself? Were there any on this list that you want to share in the comments? Definitely leave a comment down below so I can know. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Also, don't forget to download Disney Emoji Blitz by using the link in the description and enter into the giveaway.